Hello, we're here today to do a new episode of the show for you. What's up, guys?
What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Welcome back.
Thank you for joining us for our previous Coquito episode, but today we're switching it up a little bit, going Italian style. What are we doing, Chef Rob?
We're gonna make some pizza. Everybody's favorite. At least I think so. Pizza's kind of go-to food, right? Like I said, everybody likes it. Kids love it. Adults like it. Seniors like it.
I like it.
Pizza originated in Naples, Italy in 1830. The first pizzeria was in Naples. It was called Pizzeria Antica Portalba. So that's where that originated. And then in 1889 in June, pizza originated as we know it, our style of pizza. It was created for the Queen of Italy by a Neapolitan called Raphael Esposito. And the pizza he made was for Queen Margherita, and it was called Margherita Pizza.
Wow.
And the garnishes were basil, tomatoes, and mozzarella to represent the Italian national colors, which are red, white, and green.
Everything I've learned about pizza has been crushed. I was told Marco Polo found this shit, but now apparently it was in Naples, Italy this whole time.
Not Naples, Italy. Naples,
Got it,
Italy.
got it.
Let's not get that twisted. The first pizzeria in the United States is actually still open. It's here. It's in New York City. It's on Spring Street in the East Village. It's called Lombardi's.
When did it open?
1905. Still open today. You can't buy slices there. You have to buy the entire pizza. There's always a line also, so expect to wait online, as it usually is with some of the best pizzas in the world are here in New York. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to use is some flour. Okay, so mix some flour. We're going to need 2.5 cups of flour. Okay, you can put the flour inside there. So grab the measuring cups. You can also, a lot of times people want to use different flours. The best flour to use for pizza is bread flour. But this is also, you can also use this, and a lot of people also have all-purpose flour available. Sometimes you'd have to run out to the supermarket or to the market to get the bread flour, but it works just as well. So why don't we do this? Why don't we bring this here so you don't make a mess, and you could go ahead and measure over that. That's good. You want to make a nice level. Perfect.
Look at that. I'm not gonna stay an idiot for long if we do this show continuously.
Well, I hope we continue it. I like to do this.
By season 2, we're gonna need a new son.
That's two. And now half of the. Getting pretty proficient, Rosario. That. Soon we'll be making some donuts and bread.
When's the souffle episode?
Carrot cake. Ooh, souffles. Challenging. That's 2.5 there. Okay. Next, we're going to need 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. So the sugar is right there in front of you in that yellow container. Yeah.
How much did you say then?
1 teaspoon of sugar, granulated sugar.
1 teaspoon. Got it.
Yeah, and 1 teaspoon of salt. That's good. No, well, it's in there now.
What was I supposed to do?
You're supposed to put it inside there.
Is that a bad thing?
No, yes, it kind of sort of is. But no, you know what? Go on ahead and leave it there. We'll leave it up. No, leave it.
We can't just.
Leave it there. Now I'll get the salt. Put the salt on that side there.
Of how much salt?
A teaspoon of salt also.
Where's the salt?
The salt? It's right here, son. Inside that container.
I don't know what's what. Everything's white. It's not fair. No, don't put it in, right?
Put it in the cup.
In the cup.
Bobby.
Put it in the cup.
Bobby was like, "Oh, I'm so proficient. Look at me."
Shut the fuck.
So let's get this out of the way. You've got that. Now we have here a package of yeast. Okay, it's dry yeast. Fleischmann's, they come in like a little 3-pack, and you buy that. That's going to make the dough rise, the dough rise. Okay, so I believe we have all our ingredients. And now we're going to need some water, okay? So this is the thing. In order to activate the yeast, right? This yeast is powdered. You need to put this in water between the temperature of 100 and 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, if the water is too hot, it's going to kill the yeast. It'll kill the yeast. If the water is too low, it's too cold, it won't activate. So in order to do that, you know what I usually do is I'll come down, I'll put the hot water on until I can barely stand it. Then I'll put it inside a container, and then I'll use an instant read thermometer like this. And I'll put it there and I'll wait till it goes to 110. So you know, you don't want something like boiling water with yeast. You'll kill it. It won't do its job. And even sometimes the water that comes out of the tap is sometimes too hot also. So I'm gonna put in like 2 cups here, just enough to make this thing fit in there. And we'll leave it in there a few moments. Okay. Get up here close. All right, it's gonna need a little bit more, hotter, like about 10 degrees. We got this, all right? What I'm gonna do here is just pour out what you need, which is gonna be about a cup. All right, now you wanna go ahead and put the yeast inside there. So open the yeast.
I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck this up.
Just flatten it down like that on one side. You know what? I'm gonna start making some of my own over here also.
And I just drop it in the water?
Yeah, just put it inside the water there. All right, and now we're gonna wait about 5 minutes. Okay, you're gonna have to give it 5 minutes for it to activate and to start taking effect. So what is yeast? Yeast is a single cell organism. It needs warmth. And it needs moisture in order to grow, okay? And it needs food. What is its food? It's sugar and it's starch. That's why I wanted to save that sugar that you put in there in here to make it activate quicker.
This is some science stuff.
All
I
right?
thought we were cooking.
So what I'm gonna do is I have some sugar here. I'm gonna put the sugar in here to help it activate a little quicker, all right? Now what this is gonna do, after a little while, you're just gonna start to fizz up a little bit, and it's gonna smell like beer. Okay, that's actually fermentation. That's carbon starting to release carbon dioxide, and that's how they make moonshine. That's how they make jailhouse brew. This dough is gonna be a little bit sweeter because that's in there, but that's what I wanted to do it separately. So now when we go in there, we're gonna put all that.
Well, what if I like a sweet dough?
Huh?
What if I like
Well,
a sweet
that's fine. Yeah, we can say that. I could tell you about a sweet dough pizza
Perfect.
that you can make.
So just, Bobby, cut this out. This didn't make it to air. Dylan, do something funny. Dylan, do something funny. Dylan, do something like wacky and zany.
Wacky, wacky, all right, so check it out. Let's check out the yeast. If you see in here, see the way it's rising? It got all bubbly.
Yeah.
So that's what you're looking for. It activated correctly. Okay. If it was dead, it'd be flat. If the yeast was, it wouldn't fizzle. It wouldn't be creamy like that. All right. So it's activated. Now the rest is easy. What you want to do is you're going to use this stand-up mixer here with this dough hook, and I'll do it by hand there. This inside there.
The dry first?
Yeah. Go ahead. It was not going to make much of a difference. Okay. You rather put the dry in first. You don't want to put the wet in first. Okay. You can put your hands in there. There you go.
You don't know where my hands are been.
No, I don't know. You're scaring me. Now bring that down. All right. Lock it. Start it at the first plug it in, of course. All right. So there, we can start adding your salt. Salt first. Okay. Now turn it off for a moment. Lift it up. Okay.
Yes.
Now pour in
The yeast?
the yeast and the oil. You might want to get in here, Dylan, and check that out inside there. Put some oil in there. All right, now you want to bring it back down. And start it at 1 again. And that dough hook is going to start working that into a ball.
So that's an actual, oh yeah, that's like that's fur dough, right?
Right. And then what's going to happen is it's going to get all of the flour all together, and it's going to mix everything together, and it's form a ball. And when the ball comes off the sides of the bowl, then you know that it's all incorporated. All right. So Dylan, I want you to come over here. Check this out. So you see, you want to get right now. You want to stop it, right? Lift it up, and let's get a spoon or something, and let's push down. Or let's use the spatula. Let's push the rest of that flour down in there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a lot of fun.
It is. Pizza is one of the most fun things you do as a family, even by yourself.
Everything else we made fucking sucked.
All right, so look, now I'm gonna do it for those of you that don't have a stand-up mixer. We're gonna do it by hand. All right. So I have everything pre-mixed. It's inside of that. I'm gonna make a small well in the middle of that, like this. Pour my salt around in there. Give that a good mix there. Incorporate that salt. I'm just gonna put my oil right into there. And then this into the mix. Now you don't wanna put your hands inside there, guys. That's gonna create a big mess. You wanna start with a spoon, you know? Get yourself a spoon and, you know, start folding the ingredients into each other. Not everybody has a mixer, and back in 1830, there were no mixers.
Feels better on this side, that's all I'm saying. I just get caught in it. We haven't even like put the sauce or the cheese on. It just smells like pizza, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right. You want to take that dough off of there. Yeah, just go like this.
that was a lot of fun.
Okay, now it's gonna get a little messy here. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're going to use this. This is called bench flour. All right.
Never fails.
You want to put a little bit of
I'm listening.
flour on your hands so that the dough does not stick on your hands. So you come here, you'll do this. Now you're gonna have to stick your hand in there and get that ball out. Make it into a ball.
Doing a lot about it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like I'm at the Olympics. Oh, that's real.
You know what? Try to do this. Look, on one scoop.
That is stuck to me.
Now go ahead, put it down.
That is stuck to me. Okay. Now what?
Okay. Well, put the dough together.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, you creating a mess now.
I'm not trying to, bro.
Okay.
Ugh, this is so weird. It's like I have extra hands.
Now you're gonna have to get some flour in your hands. Now the objective here, get some flour in your hands. This is sticky. You want to start bringing this in together as a ball. Don't put too much dough. No. That's too much. You're gonna change the composition of that. Okay, just put some on your hands like there. That's it.
And now.
And scoop it up. Now put some more flour on your hands. You see? Put it up from there. There. Now you see? Now lift it up. Now you see you don't get stuck?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
There we go.
Okay.
Can we just do this for the rest of the episode?
What we're gonna do now, set it back down. Okay. Now you want to use the ends, the backs of your hands here, like this. Okay.
Flat
This is called kneading. Yeah. You bringing it into itself like that. Okay. Yeah. And if you need a little bit more dough, a little more flour, put some in. Every once in a while, you want to lift the dough and make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. See? Okay. Now you got the circle, more or less. That's what you're looking for the circle of the dough. Now we want to start forming the circle itself. Okay, a lot of people will do this differently. You'll push it down and work it out. You see the pizzeria guys at the pizzeria, they do it like this. Some people will use a rolling pin if they feel comfortable with it. So you know, it's up to you. You could just start pushing it down and start forming.
Should you do like the little like crust thing?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, you want to make the pizza. Remember, you want to make the pizza at large. This is going to be small. When it cooks, you're going to have a little slice like this. You want to bring this pizza out like about that big. Again, my hand's getting a little wet, so put some on your hands. Slap it down there. Get the feel of the dough. There you go. There you go. See, you're stretching it as you go. It takes time. Everybody does it different. Watch. Don't make it too thin in the inside because it'll break. And now, see, that's a good size, right? I think so. You know, now you can come around here with your hand on the outside. Just
Give it that little
Rosario touch, Babito.
I like to think that I'm good at this because I eat a lot of pizza. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you watch a lot of basketball and you could just dunk, you know what I mean?
Transferable skill.
Let's see something. We're gonna have to probably pick it back up. Let's see something. Now, to make the circle inside there.
The circle?
Okay. In the future, what you want to do is fill it out. See, it's thin here, it's thick there. It takes time. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do it on the first time. See, like right here, it's so thin that, you know what, when it's almost paper thin. When you lift it out, it might break. But at this point, we're not going to be able to redo it again without over kneading it. All right. So right here, you're ready to go. Okay. You're ready to go. You could make this longer, put cheese in there, flip it over, you know, make that little cheese infused crust. All right. And you can use the traditional sauce. You can use marinara. You can use whatever you want. You know, some people just look for the one that says pizza sauce. I can't open that. My hands are so slippery here. All right, so you want to create your pizza. So grab a little bit of sauce. You should always start from the middle, work your way out. There you go. And remember, depending on how much you like, you don't want to put too much because then it becomes almost soupy-like and the crust will break. So yeah, you just go to make the outline, go as far as you want to, wherever you want the crust to end. There you go. All right, so now the rest will be the rest of your toppings, whatever garnishes you would like to use. Today we have some bacon. I know that personally that's your favorite, and some mozzarella.
Guy knows me.
So go ahead, do your thing.
How much cheese do I put on it?
Oh, as much as you like, bro. As much as you would like. Another thing, don't wear a black chef jacket when you're working with dough. You know what I noticed? What I like to do, always go high. When you're putting stuff, you can control more when you're higher. When you're there and you let go, everything falls in one spot. Here, you can move it around. You see, you could like pinpoint exactly where you want it at. All right, and your final topping will be bacon, unless you want to put more cheese, or it's up to you.
I just put this, you know. Oh, that smells so good.
And of course, remember, make sure that the bacon is cooked. Don't put raw bacon on this. Bacon would take too long to cook.
Bam. There you go.
That's it? That's all you want?
My pizza.
All right, so now you grab it, go open up your preheated oven. It was preheated to 450 degrees. Yeah. Oof. All right, and this, you just grab it like that, slide it right on in.
Middle rack? Or?
Yeah, middle rack is fine.
Like that?
That's fine. And you'll wait 18 minutes. You want to check it in about 11 minutes, right? And might want to spin the pizza around because every oven burns at different temperatures. Sometimes it burns hotter towards the back. You don't want the pizza burnt on the back and raw on the front. All right, I'm going to check this out really quickly here while that's cooking and see if we can make a couple of garlic knots real quick.
Woo!
So, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and use this. And what we want to do is we want to roll this out. You know, it's about 1/4 inch. So come on, you're going to do this. I want you to continue, go back and forth. Back and forth. We want to thin it out. Okay, what you want to do is you want to spread the flour. Okay, the dough. compress it and make it move when you're flattening it. Pushing it away from you. There you go. Hard, don't be afraid. Okay, almost like rolling for a pie. When we're making apple pie, that's very good. Now you see what you're doing, that's perfect. You're creating a circle by continue making that circle. You know, go around it, there. That is perfect, man. I didn't even have to teach you that one, Bobito.
Perfect.
That's cool, man. This is a really quick way to make some garlic knots, you know, for a snack or something like that. Just get your pizza cutter or a knife, all right? I'm gonna make one for you, you'll make the rest. Make 2 turns. Push this guy in this way, and this guy that way.
You got a lot of faith in me, sir.
I know you can do it, let's go. Not too thick, go ahead. Put the blade down. Put the blade down on the thing. Yeah, that's about right. Balance. Okay, there you go.
2 wraps?
2 wraps.
Around all my fingers? Okay, 3
Around
fingers.
those 3
then.
fingers.
Gotcha. 2 wraps, and then
Right.
this guy.
This guy goes one side, goes through and under, and the other one goes the opposite.
What other side? This shit?
Yeah.
Where does that go?
Okay, look. If it doesn't work, look. Just open it up again. Like I'll show you. You go 1, 2. This guy goes in this way. This guy goes in this way.
Okay. So I'm gonna try that with.
Of course, yeah. It's easy, brother. There you go.
Okay, and then we got 1.
But you have to leave this part sticking out, okay? Because then you won't be able to get it.
I didn't tell me.
Okay, do 2 fingers. Yeah, there. Go ahead. Then you just make a little circle around it. And make a knot.
So people just do this in the pizzeria, like one at a time, knock these out all day.
Oh yeah. They'll make like a whole board, like half that size, and they just do that all day.
We must protect those people. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Bring that side. Yeah, bring that one in and around.
This one.
The other way. Yeah, all the way around and bring it that way. Perfect, brother. There, right there. Then just squeeze it. Proud of you, Rosario. Look at that shit. Come on, continue. Hurry up.
Pride hurts.
You just hurt his shoulder. You can't finish.
You should have learned to tie your shoes that quick, I swear. I swear you should have. He had Velcro Air Jordans.
Vair Jordans.
They were Vair Jordans.
Steal my joke.
Okay, I'm gonna check your feet. Wow. Look at this kid.
Today, Bobby learned garlic knots are actually knots. Thought they were just pieces of bread and they just fucking push it around everywhere. It's legit what I
You
thought.
didn't know it was like a knot?
Nope, I didn't know. I didn't know they tied that shit.
You know, I have a little bit of this canola spray oil. You might want to just spray them on real quick.
On them?
Yeah, just spray some on, yeah. It's just that way when they bake, check it out. When they bake, they'll have a little bit of color on them.
I was just trying to be light with it. He really just.
Yeah, because you want it well covered. And look, if you want to kick it up, you could embed it. Stud it with bacon.
I mean, you know.
There you go. When they come out, we'll chop up a little bit of garlic and throw some parsley and just put them in a little baggie or something and shake them up.
Yo, this is about a smack right now.
That's nice, right? That does look nice, bro.
All right.
All right, then pop them in the oven. Good job, Rob.
Nice. I just want to eat this, honestly. I don't even.
What do you think?
Like I said, I'm fucking starving,
pretty
and it's
simple,
pizza.
right? So you know, on those days that you might be low on money and you have the ingredients in your kitchen, why not go ahead and try it? So cut into it, and let's check it out.
I'm so excited. One shot.
One shot, Bobby. Go ahead, check it out.
Come on in, little. Grab a slice of Bobby's
Come on,
pizza.
Dylan, the villain. What do you think, Dylan? Say the truth. You guys eat a lot of Domino's.
It's good.
It's good.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna have
A little
some.
bit more sauce. I'm gonna add a premium pizza.
So, sky's the limit on what you can put on a pizza. As a matter of fact, there's a pizzeria in Queens on Rockaway Boulevard called Sophia's. They make a seafood pizza with calamari, conch, shrimp, Octopus, the works. Delicious. Good job, Rosario. Peace, you guys. See you next time, all right? Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out all of our previous episodes of The Chef's Son. And we hope you like this episode of The Chef's Son.
And by the way, Happy New Year, guys. Have a safe one. New beginnings. Peace.